Hello, leaders, and welcome to day 3 of this week's Leadership Challenge. This week's challenge is talking about leadership reflections, specifically how the actions of your team members are a reflection of your leadership. So let me ask you, have you ever worked for a leader who is all about themselves? I mean, they didn't give a rip about you or the rest of the team. They were all about taking care of themselves and simply nothing else. Well, today we're going to talk about the leadership challenge of being inward or outward focused and the impact that it can have on your team. Welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges. If you're new to this show, this is the daily leadership show that's designed specifically for mid-level leaders and team leaders. Every week I discuss a different leadership challenge and offer you encouraging tips to help you and your team run to your challenges. As a reminder, don't forget to pick up your brand new free Leadership Reflections Guide at runtoyourchallenges.com. It'll help you and your team follow along all week, and it can be used as a reference guide in the future. Okay, let's jump into leadership reflections and inward versus outward focus. Well, I've worked for quite a few leaders over the years that were inward focused. That is, they only really cared about themselves, and they treated us, the team members, aka the real workers, like a piece of trash. I mean, it was a horrible experience, and I couldn't wait to leave those jobs. However, then I became a leader. And to tell you the truth, I followed in these terrible leaders' footsteps at first. That is, until another leader of mine set me straight. I mean, he sat me down and had a very long talk with me. It was the kind of talk that we used to call wall-to-wall counseling, if you know what I mean. Well, it was a powerful one-way conversation, and I still remember it very clearly. And it really came down to a few key points that were focused around how a leader needs to be outward focused. In other words, a leader needs to be focused on their people's needs, and not their own personal needs or personal agendas. Here's a few key points that I remember from that long talk. And over the years, man, they really were cemented in my mind. First of all, as leaders, we need to show our team members that we care about them. Over the years, I learned that you simply cannot fake this. I mean, not in the least bit. Your people will know that you care or not by the way you treat them, by the way you talk to them, by the way you simply look at them. So I'm asking you today to show your people that you care about them. Now, one of the best ways to show that you care is to have genuine interest in them. Find out each of their aspirations, their goals, their big, huge dreams, their smaller dreams. Find out what their hobbies are and what they like to do when they're not working. I mean, really have genuine conversations with them, not just all work-related stuff, but get to know them. Show genuine interest. Only then can you really start to become outward focused around their needs. The bottom line is you need to get to know them. Finally, you need to realize that your actions will always speak louder than your words. For instance, if you set a policy and then do something that violates that policy, guess what? Your people are going to follow your lead because you're the leader. If you tell them to care about their people and you don't make an attempt to get to know them or show that you care about them, guess what? They're going to follow your lead. They're going to reflect your leadership. If you say you care, your actions must show it. Get to know them. Be outward focused. And you'll see in time that they will do just about anything for you and the organization. Well, that's it for today. Hey, if you enjoy this show, please tell others about it. And share it with other leaders, especially your HR directors and your CEOs, so your entire organization can run to your leadership challenges together. Also, I'd greatly appreciate if you leave me a 5-star review on whatever platform you listen on. As always, thanks for listening, and until tomorrow, run to your challenges.